Okay, welcome back to some more Spectrum. We are going to do map 5 today, technology. This map's a deliberate change of pace from, in some ways, I guess, maybe not pace, but yeah, pace, let's call it pace. Deliberate change of pace from map 4, which was quite large and sprawling. This is much more compact, it's shorter. That's been deliberately done because, as I said, map 4 was large, map 6 is pretty large, map 7 is large, and you may get a gap between, obviously, a break between map 6 and 7 if you find the secret map at the end of map 6, which of course I will be doing, so it gives you a bit of a variation of pace, but I wanted to make sure that map 5 wasn't another large map, so you didn't sort of get like 4 back-to-back monsters, basically, of 4, 5, 6, 7 if you did miss the secret map. So this map is deliberately a bit slower in pace, so there is these 4 panels, one of which is different, and that's because it's a secret, which I'm going to go and yoink quickly, and you can see all of the walls lowered. And you can put a note out here. If nothing else, all the teleporting monsters going on. So unlike a lot of the maps in this set, this one doesn't give you a lot of choice in where to start. But it does give you some sneaky things to deal with, in the sense that there are instant opening doors and the like. Right, so kind of comfortably dealt with all that. So yeah, as I was saying, not a lot of options about where to go initially. You know, you've got a door here, but it doesn't actually open. You do have to go and get this switch to open it, which will also, perhaps unsurprisingly, that was interesting with that, I don't know if you noticed that barrel pop up there onto that ledge. I hadn't seen that happen before. It was amusing. Anyway, so one thing that this map has that has not kind of been done before in this particular set is teleport-based progression. I've had some sort of teleport secrets in the map up until now, but I've not to date had compulsory teleport progression. This map does have it. We're not going to go there just yet, though. We are instead going to head this way. Jump by Spectre. Okay, grab the rocket launcher that's over here. Have a quick deal with him. So, we've come in this direction because there's a secret that I want to yoink. So as you saw here, there's a BFG, but it's obviously a secret sector, no easy way to get to it. But if you come in here, you may notice, depending on how observant you are, that there is a red patch on top of that, and it's marked as a teleporter. So how do you get up there? Well, should you look around this room and the preceding room, you'll see a lot of inset support 2 textures like this, like that one here. But when you come over here, That's not a support 2 texture. And it in fact lowers the lift. And then that drops down. There is a second chance way to get it. If you're sort of aware and very present as you first come through this way, if you haven't come this way, this lowers, you can theoretically kind of run slalom and leap through. It's much easier to do it by just finding the secret though, which is why I did it that way. It doesn't require you to be particularly coordinated. Right, so it is now time to brave the teleporter, which takes you up here. I don't want those behind me, so I'm going to actually auto-target them. That would be grand, thank you. And yeah, big rush of teleporting monsters. And you may also notice in addition to the big rush of teleporting monsters, but there are a couple of steps that rose up out of the ground so that those teleporting monsters are not helplessly just milling around at ground level. They can actually get up onto this ledge and make your life difficult. I mean, being Doom monsters, they're a bit dumb, and they will struggle with pathing and the like, of course, to do that. And they'll infight, which is useful to you. But at the end of the day, they can reach you. You can't kind of just easily camp somewhere. Or not entirely easily, anyway. Right, and of course we can see that we've got a yellow key to grab as well. You can pop up here, see, oh, that's where the exit is. We've got a door switch here, that is for this door. So I'll tidy this guy up, and then I'll show you another secret. Which is actually back out here. So you may notice one light along here. Pick up another secret. One thing I should mention, so this wall texture that you see everywhere, this is actually just one of the regular Startan textures, but it's split, and you can kind of see if you look closely, there's that little divot there, that little repeat in the pattern. It's basically a regular Startan pattern offset and then repeated every 16 or so to create this smooth rather than tiled texture. The first time I ever did something like that was all the way back in Memento Mori 2 with Big Brick with the brown Big Brick in the crate room of that Memento Mori 2 map, where I created a similar kind of offset pattern so that we had lots of small bricks on one row and then lots of very wide long bricks on the other row. So it's a thing that I like doing, is kind of playing with using offsets to make unique quote-unquote textures. Coming up here is handy because there is a plasma rifle. There's going to be another fairly substantial teleport trap at some point. Teleports are a theme of this map, both in terms of you using teleports and in terms of the monsters teleporting in. So let's go and save. That's to open that door, give monsters the ability to roam around. I like making sure that monsters can move around the map well. It avoids that kind of annoying thing where, or annoying for a map designer, I guess, thing where the player is sort of able to camp in an area where they know that nobody can reach them, or that there's only one direction from which to reach them. So I'm going to pick up this. There's another green armor to grab later. You may also notice down the side of this panel is a switch, which lowers that. And gives me a blue armor, which is far better. Right, so do you think maybe this yellow key is going to turn out to be trapped? Oh, I think it might. Whoa! Oh, now I'm in trouble. See what I mean? Good job I found that blue armor, or that would have been very awkward. Still, I think this will be one that I can recover from. Ooh, as long as I don't manage to get myself caught like that again. Could really do with finding some health right about now. Getting myself trapped in that one corner, not my greatest moment. But a good example of the fact that this can be quite an aggressive map. There you go, 18% health, everything is fine. And of course one of the reasons a bit lucky there that Mr. Shotgunner was slow on the off the mark. Well, that could have been a GG moment. So that's one of the reasons that there is a window there, is to create a situation. It's interesting. What do I do? That is a very, very dead trooper there. Thanks to Mr. Baron. Yeah, so one of the reasons that window up there exists is indeed to make it so that you know, are under pressure from behind in that space. And I did actually take a couple of hits while I was panicking about having got myself trapped by Mr. Kako and Mr. Baron there. But at the end of the day, you know, we're back up to 97, 98, and it's blue armour, so not bad really. And that is probably actually the last really, really nasty stuff the map has for us. But there may still be, oh yep, there we go, still a few of these guys floating around, coming out and causing a surprise. Since there's a fair few lost souls around, let's swap over to utilising the old chain gun. It's good for kind of stun locking them, keeping them off you. Right. There. Got a bit hectic here. That was good. And you can see a couple of barons still waiting to come and say hello. Number one down. I think we might have another one to grind. Oh no, just a couple of troopers by the looks of it. Okay. I think I found all the secrets. I don't 100% remember though. I guess we'll see. So 199, not too bad. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot better. Did get into quite hairy straights at one point there. I think down to 8% health as I recall, and a couple of lucky last gasp moments to shoot things. So yeah, so technology, as I said, it's a smaller map, as you can see, not tiny, but a smaller map than the previous ones, just the one key, lots of teleport traps, lots of this Startan offset texture that I've used, and if you play with music, which obviously I don't, then quite a deliberately, it's a discordant kind of piece of music, but deliberately so. I'm quite fond of that particular choice. Anyway, this takes us through to a very different, obviously SP hot and marble kind of look, but still with technology infused in it, and that is in fact the end of the map. I did get all the secrets. And next time we will go through Rift. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.